That's the way you do it. Hello everyone, welcome to a new video on my channel. My name is Tessa and for today's video I'm going to show you some Dutch snacks you should totally check out and test it as soon as you're back allowed in the Netherlands, because obviously we're still in a lockdown and it's going to take a while before we can travel again, but at least I've seen a lot of videos where people were testing some Dutch food and drinks, and I was like, hey, this is always the same. So I'm just gonna give it a little twist. I'm going to show you some products you probably never have seen before and what I personally really like when I'm going to the supermarket. So let's go. So let's just start with these chips. It's the patatje joppie flavor from Lay's. So a few years back there was this competition where you were allowed to create your own kind of flavor for the chips, and then the one who win was there for a whole entire year. But people liked it so much that we are a few years later and they still have it, and it's one of my most favorite Lay's chips out there. Oh my god. So this is it. It's looking like it's natural, but it's not. So patatje joppie is basically based on fries with joppie sauce. And joppie sauce is, I believe, a Dutch brand. It's also a Dutch sauce where you have this taste of onions and not curry but curry more, and they put it in a flavor for the chippies and it's so good. It's also, I feel like it's a little bit mustard flavor, but I don't know. The ingredients are, so yeah, I'm right. It contains butter, fat, celery, mustard extract, sugar, onion, paprika, garlic, potassium chloride, spices and herbs, and cinnamon. So I was right about the mustard. So apparently joppie sauce does has a mustard flavor and I really like mustard, so that makes sense that I really like it. So it looks like this, and if you take a look at it, this is the brand Joppie, and that's what we have in the Netherlands. Like, you can buy a whole bottle of this sauce. So I never really have tried these chips with the Joppie sauce, because that would actually be double, but I should try it out. But you really should take a look at it. So the other thing I have here is Speculoos stroopkoek. So obviously when you come to the Netherlands you hear a lot about stroopwafels. It's a waffle with yeah, basically sugary substance in between, and yes, it is really good and you see it everywhere and it's very Dutch. But again, I wanted to do it with a little twist. I want to show you some other stuff. So as you can see, yes, this one is totally family from the stroopwafel, but it's different because this one has more dough, so it's more of a cookie, and the same kind of substance what is in between a stroopwafel is also in this one. The other thing is there is a little bit, or quite a lot, of cinnamon slash speculaas powder in it. So the taste of the cookie also, if you have any knowledge of the Dutch pepernoten and you know a little bit like how that tastes, yeah, basically it's that, but then as a cookie with the stroop in between. And it's really good, and I really like this one. This is one of my favorite cookies in the Netherlands. I am pretty sure that you have never seen anything like this in a video about Dutch food, because it is the Groninger metworst. And what we have in the Netherlands is like dry meat in a sausage, but then you have it from different kind of provinces. So we have the Drentse, we have the Sielse, I believe. We have Groningen, which is in the north of the Netherlands. Then when you go a little bit lower, you have Drentse. So there is like Drentse sausages, and then you have multiple during the whole Netherlands or across. That's the way you do it, guys. So this one is really soft, and that's one of the reasons why I really like it. I mean, you also have some ones who are very dry. We call it dry sausage. It's good, but it's less easier to eat, so I really like the soft ones. And I do think it's quite awkward to talk about hard or soft sausages on YouTube, but okay, this one is just perfect. And I also really like the taste of it because it has quite a lot of pepper in it, and I love pepper. Because there is never a wrong moment to talk about chocolate, I got here the Tony's Chocolonely. So this one is a fair trade product, and that's why it's a little bit more expensive than some other chocolate we have in the Netherlands. But this one is actually Dutch. It's from a Dutch brand, and I always thought it was just called Tony's Chocolonely. But then I read it and it was Tony's Chocolonely. So apparently you should be able to eat this alone because lonely. But yeah, there are a lot of flavors out of it and the chocolate is very good. So I've been testing out Hershey's, I guess. That's something what is very known in America, and comparison to this one, or this is so much better. And because I am a caramel freak and a salt freak, this one is the best you can have, because I got the caramel sea salt version. I just want to point out again, this is the fair trade, and that's what is very outstanding of this product, because they're really all about fair trade, and they actually have like in the inside of the paper a whole thing about why they are fair trade and why it's so special. I mean, if you're gonna buy chocolate anyway, then at least do something what is fair trade, and this is it, and it has an amazing flavor and there are so many. So yeah, you just should check out this brand. This is not sponsored, it's just something I support. And I mean, I'm not eating chocolate often anymore because I get a lot of pimples from it. But yeah, if I'm eating chocolate, it was this. And by the way, just because I love graphic design and such, I think this is the most gorgeous looking chocolate ever, because this is just a part of it, but the whole structure is on the whole chocolate bar. So it just looks awesome. You probably have heard before of the frikandel in the Netherlands. Yes, it's very Dutch, but I mean, I never have seen anywhere else the croquette. And you know, it's like cats and dogs. You have croquette lovers and frikandel lovers. We usually like both, but there is always a choice between, like when you're at a party, like do you want to have a croquette or do you want to have a frikandel? And then you have to make a choice. I always go for the croquette because I like that one the most. So yes, I have seen some videos where they were trying out the frikandel broodjes. So basically it's bread with frikandel and some curry in it. But have you also heard of the croquette broodje? So it's basically the same with a different kind of way of baking. I guess what it's called is pastry dough, and that's what they're using, and then within that there's the croquette, and in this case they're using mustard, and with the frikandel broodje they're using curry. So here you have it. It is actually some food I never really eat anymore because I'm doing the healthy lifestyle. So I'm very excited to finally eat this. So you can buy it and you can just eat it like this. But what I usually do is I warm it up so it's really soft. The dough is very soft then as well. And then obviously you have a warm croquette, which is something what I really like. So basically what it is, it's a substance. They just roll it into some stuff like flour and egg yellow and such. And then eventually you fry it. And then they put it in the dough of the pastry, and I mean, yummy. So if you want to do it a little bit healthy but not too much, and you want to have some Dutch breakfast, it's something what you can bring along when it's easy, then you can go for the snelle. This is supposed to be healthy because it says the 0 sugar, but we all know how it works. But yeah, I really liked it. It's basically kind of a cake with a lot of cinnamon in it, and in this case with this thing it also has some fruit in it as well. So this is very easy. Just if you go a day away and you just want to have something what is very easy and quick and enough and delicious, and I just love the taste of this. I'm a real cinnamon freak. So there you have it all. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please give it a big thumbs up. If there are some other food I need to review, please let me know in the comments below. I probably have already eaten it before, so I can just give my opinion on it. And yeah, if you do like this channel and you do like this video, don't forget to subscribe because I make videos every single week. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram as well. I create a lot of fashion and lifestyle content on that. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!